Guess how many donuts can fit in my dong? I can guarantee you your number's gonna be higher than mine. Y'all remember the 15 seconds that this was a cute little meme and it just stayed that way? Why did it have to go to bumper stickers? Really, why? I hate you for this. Do not do this. This was a funny little meme, but you know, now it's not. This has me concerned to the point where I'm starting to talk like Christopher Walken. Hello, all of you lovely individuals, and welcome back to another video for the day. We are heading back into r/trashy because it's a good old garbage day. There's trashy stuff to see, trashy human behavior, trash literally there. So, you know, hit the like button, leave a comment down below, let me know something trashy that happened to you this week. Whether you work in retail, that's just gotta be the easiest one to get. Okie dokie, let go. Subscribe. Notifications. Excuse me, sir. What in the good god hell are you doing? Yeah, I'm reaching for my wallet. Like shit you are. You're reaching for the seasoning. I don't want to be around people who just casually, like, you know, reach into their clothes all willy-nilly and scratch themselves like they're a damn orangutan. I don't know why. That just, like, I get people every once in a while that come into my own work that are just, I don't know. Last I remember, this really big guy came in, lifted up his entire shirt, scratching his stomach when he could have very much done it through his shirt. And I couldn't do anything. They stick me in a register that's a 4x3 box, and I am stuck there. I do not want to have to deal with customers who I can tell are not evolved from a distance. That and are the type of people that other countries very much have an idea of what the typical American family looks like. I'm not talking about anything good. I'm talking like fat American family. You know, I saw this, and my first thought was that since the caption said Georgia, my mind went Dragon Con, because, I mean, I have a friend who was recommending that we go to Dragon Con one time because it would be a nice little trip, and hey, new anime convention. For any of my viewers that happen to live in Georgia, how accurate to the stereotypical Georgia town is this? Sometimes it's always good to know about the general places you go before you go to them. You know, like with Las Vegas, gambling, and booger sugar. You know, for some reason, after seeing all of these, like, advertisements, I think this person owns a house, maybe two. I am not 100% sure, but the caption said that this is Detroit, so honestly, I'm not surprised that the bar is on the door. One thing I very much do remember from my own trip to Detroit was back in 2013 when I was going to Yu-Gi-Oh! Nationals, actually, and my dad and I were able to spot how the crime was working in the bar that we were eating in near the convention center where Nationals was. That, and also the valet took $300 out of my wallet when I accidentally left it in the vehicle. That part is on me. That was the only dampener of the trip. Other than that, it actually seemed like it was a nice time, but then again, I only went to the convention center and the hotel. I went nowhere else. I need help shopping. You don't need help shopping. You just need help. I am so confused. I'm at least glad that you got the Dr. Pee-Pee in the drawer and everything, but I am so confused by so much else. Why do you have this, what was that, Craig? What is this at the top? Elijah Craig. I have to look this up now. I thought that was an actor. Oh shit, I was thinking of Frodo. I can absolutely guarantee you, had I have said what I was initially thinking, it was like, oh hey, yeah, he played the guy from Spy Kids 3. Guaranteed some of you would have started throwing hands. But yeah, you store all of the necessities in the fridge. You got your vodka, cause you know some stuff is better chilled. You got your Red Bull. You got your Dr. Peepees, and you have a weapon. You have a pew-pew. Last I checked, I don't think that's how you deliver an icy patch.
Go home if you're sick. Come through if you're thick. If you don't like 'em thick, you don't have a big enough.
Yeah, no, I can't say that.
Fat equals fine and thick.
Ah, yes, and the piece de resistance. The Boomer Joker symbol. Tell me this ain't just that. Seriously, y'all had to take something that was actually a cool character and then you got weird with it. Look, I would have turned the other way and not really noticed it had you have not had all the crap on the back. Because, you know what? Lifted trucks are lifted trucks. Sometimes they're useful. I drive one because I don't want to have to worry about with what type of season I have today. Lo and behold, for those that are not in Maryland, which season would you like? Yes, we have all four within the span of 3 days. I'm not even joking. Maryland weather is very much the 95 to 55 like it saw a state trooper meme. It's dumb, and I don't like it. But back to the trash. You know for a fact, Dingus here has taken up 4 spots very proudly because, you know, it's too big to fit. It's very much just the most common thing I always think of with big trucks like these. I'll tell you this right now, somebody who has experience parking this crap, you can fit Even the dualies, which are the ones with the double back ends. My car is shitty, but so what? Yeah, I can't say that, but you know what? At least they're honest. Yeah, I'm a very optimistic person when it comes to stuff like this. I try to find the silver lining, and even this. Plus, you don't know how dangerous that sign could be. It could be super effective. You could be having that sign on the back of your shitty Blazer, going down a straight highway. Next thing you know, Mams comes up next to you on your driver's side, whips out the babblers, you happen to go ooga dooga dooga. Next thing you know, you're bent around a telephone pole. I really just fucking said ooga dooga dooga. I'm a child, okay? You're watching this. I might be 28, but you know what? Age is only on the outside. Imagine farting these and fogging them up. I really gotta do a face cam for one of these, but I have no self-confidence. Maybe if I'm able to hit 100K, you know, something like that. A nice little reward for all the support you guys. What the shit is this? You know, for some reason, I thought assless chaps didn't have the window up. I don't want anybody making the same noises as a kid on a subway window. By the way, that is unsanitary to all hell. And then all of a sudden, I happen to see this guy's butt cheeks disappear in a mist of a fog. You know what? I kind of feel like at this point that people who do this shit, just whipping the dogs out at 30,000 feet, you know, I don't like you at all whatsoever, and I feel like you should just be put on the no-fly list as a zero-tolerance policy. You whip the dogs out at any altitude above anything that is land, then I kind of feel like you shouldn't be allowed to go up that high. Which is unfortunate, because that must mean that you are not getting enough oxygen for your brain. Look, ma'am, if you want to do this for yourself and be able to do it on your own time, might I recommend getting your own plane. Pure wet trash. Ah yes, I unfortunately am familiar with Pabst Blue Ribbon. Even though I am very much not a beer drinker myself, I could just come to the conclusion that any canned beer I'm not going to like. Both the beer itself, I'm not sure if it's some kind of trait inherited from sipping of the Pabst Blue Ribbon, but it happens to be a truth advertisement for both the drink and the drinker themselves too. The only thing I will ever find impressive about Pabst Blue Ribbon from the entirety of my life is the fact that for some weird reason they sell a 99-pack case of those things, and I still can't understand why the shit they do. I find it impressive, I just don't like the drink. You know, honestly, at this point in time, I really don't know what's worse, the feet or this one now, which is apparently the undies, and either one are grounds for me using the ejector button. Yoga and ass, ah yes, the highest of quality rolling advertisements. One thing that's a little bit of a story is my dad and I went to SEMA a couple of years back, which was a nice trip to Vegas, actually. One thing I very much do remember is that there were ads like this, except they were a little fancier. They were on the sides of trucks. They were light up, which just has me now coming to the realization that Fort Lauderdale, Florida is the budget Las Vegas. If you're gonna ride my butt, at least pull my hair. Look, I'm going to say this every single time this comes up. I don't want to see a single person have this on the back of their vehicle if you are going 5 under in the left lane. Also, the only version of this that could ever make me giggle is if the driver's bald. It's my birthday. Show me your boobs. You know, now that I see this twice in the same video, I've just come to the realization that I'd probably be more happy to see a sign like this than to come across one of the dumb schmucks that thinks if just because it's their birthday, here's my Cash App, send me a shit ton of money. For some reason, I just noticed that there is a difference in the vibe between this and then the Cash App ones, and very much the Cash App ones just are there because they want money. You don't see the Cash App one and then automatically have at least a little hint of a chuckle to some degree. I guess, what is the proper way to act with retail staff and, you know, people that are, you know, just being paid to tolerate you? Make their day even worse by wadding up toilet paper and yeeting it at the wall. I know for a fact whoever did this is not over the age of 18, because anybody with their common sense in check would know not to do this. That and because you know for certain no baby boomers doing this. Stuff like this, unfortunately, is one of the countless reasons that we just get a general wincing among my staff at my own work whenever we see teenagers come in with groups of themselves and no parents with them whatsoever, because we know some stupid stuff like this is gonna happen. And unfortunately, the most common one with my store is people treating it like it's a Chuck E. Cheese, even though it's very much a pet store. But I know for certain I've seen dog toys go airborne, and I'm from the front of the store. This happens in the back. If I can see that, yeah, no, we're kicking you out, guaranteed. It's a place to get pet supplies, not entertain yourselves. You ever have a bad case of baby fever and you want to lose motivation to have kids for some odd reason? Come work at retail. You'll find out soon enough. But with that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.